Hi, I'm Crep, and I'm playing more Mario's Picross on the Game Boy. It's been a minute since I last recorded any Picross, and... Well, I had a good thing going with the Let's Play I'm currently uploading right now, and then suddenly I didn't, and I'm working to get that back on track so I can have, like, some amount of schedule, but I think one way I can kind of pad things out is coming back to this simple little thing, which was itself meant to be a schedule corrector. That's okay. I think I'm ready to return to Land of Picross. Yeah, when we last left off, we did C3 through E3, so we're gonna actually complete this whole row today, starting with F3. No hint. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Now, at this point, given all the puzzles we've been through and all the stuff that I've outlined, I think I can pretty much just go and play the game, right? Like, you all get what's going on. I've told you enough. That was an accident, but we learned something we shouldn't have. That's okay, that happens sometimes. It's just the nature of it. We have this whole row now. Clear that all out. Oh yeah, something I should be looking at a little more often is when the numbers for a row or column add up to fill up the whole space. 1 plus space plus 8 equals 10, in terms of the amount of spaces on the grid that it takes up. Same for 2 plus 7, with a space between. Oh, we only have 7 here, so we can just fill that hole in. We can just fill that hole in. The entire in. Look, language makes an amount of sense, and you have to decide how much sense it makes on the fly. This seems to be a fruit of some kind. Maybe an apple? An apple. Oh, we got a 0 row and a 0 column. Knock these out. Like they're nothing. Because they are nothing, is the thing. Oh, and then here, because we had this whole 0 column, now the grid is effectively restricted to 9 by 9, which means that 2 plus space plus 6 fills the whole space. Here, I actually don't think this has come up before. Maybe it has. I haven't rewatched my last couple in this LP. Because we already have 2 side-by-side, and the numbers in this column, or row, no column, are 1 and 5, well, this is obviously not the 1, so we can look at the lower bound of what we filled in here and know that it can't go any higher than this for the full space of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use that to our advantage. We'd do the same with the 6, but we've already got the allotted space here. One other thing we can do, though. 1... space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fill those in. Just because it couldn't go any lower than that while still leaving room for the 1. We can measure that out over here too with these 5s. 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the same over here. Where else can we go here? 1, 2... Oh, we have 3 here. Cuts that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where to next? Oh, we had this closed off, so the 3 goes here. fills in that 3. The 3 over to the left here can only fit in so many places. There's a single overlap here. Put that down. Now we know how long this 2 is. There's a 1 beneath it. Getting there. There we go. This looks to me like some kind of tree nut, maybe like a chestnut. See, I just know these things. This is why I play Picross, is because I'm so knowledgeable about the kinds of things that people make Picross puzzles out of. Okay. Alright, I think this is our first puzzle without any big numbers. There is not a single number here that's bigger than half of the grid space, so we can't use any of that to, like, fill the space out from the center outward or anything. So we'll look at, instead, the rows with the biggest cumulative number. So 2 plus 1 for the space, plus, you know, at minimum, plus 4 plus 1 plus 1. So that'd be 9. So that gives us our biggest starting point here, is this 2, 4, 1 and the 1, 4, 2. Looks like there's symmetry going on in this puzzle also, because both the rows and columns have a 2, 4, 1 and 1, 4, 2 row. Let's start there. 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, space, 1. 1 gap, so we can do 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 3, 4. And do the same over here. 1, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, space, 1, 2. The same on here. 1, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, space, 1, 2. One more. 1, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, space, 1, 2. Now you can actually see the diagonal symmetry going on. Alright, so one thing here, we can block this out because... Oh. Again, not sure what I have and haven't explained. It's been a while since I last recorded this LP, be kind to me. We look at this block that we have chiseled in. It couldn't be the 2, because if it were the bottom bound of the 2 above the 3, it'd be 1, 2, space, 1, 2... No 3, so it couldn't be a 3 long. And it couldn't be, well, no, I mean, it couldn't be the 2. I just established it couldn't be the 2. So it must be the 3, and if it's the 3, then the absolute lowest it could be is if this is the top bound. It wouldn't be possible for this block to be filled in if this is part of the 3. Because it could be 1, 2, 3 going up, 1, 2, 3 like this, or 1, 2, 3 going down to here. So we can go ahead and cross this out knowing it will never be filled. Same for this right here from the 3. Basically, you can count the length of the thing from the block you have chiseled to the edge, and if there's a single gap behind it, then it can only go so far, and you know that it won't touch the border of the puzzle. You can also block out the corner here, since a 5 can't fit in there. One other thing we can do is go ahead and cross out all the space around the chiseled out blocks in these rows and columns, since there's only 1s in those rows and columns. Okay, what can we do next? We can do the same thing over here, which means we can put these 5s down. Okay, that gives us some stuff to work with. Now we can build these 3s out a little more. Just lets us build these 5s out a little more. Oh, that means we have these whole rows and columns here, the 1 and 2. At least over here we do. Oh, I remember what this one is. Every time that I solve this one, I feel like, oh, it looks like a CD. We're drawing like this cool disc at an angle. And then we fill in the corners, and it looks kind of weird and messy. And then it turns out it's a donut. I, like, kind of understand it. Ah, well. Just a funny note to end on for today. I look forward to seeing you all next week with a little more Picross. We'll start the 4th row of Easy Picross then.